I can't imagine what the people in this fast food restaurant are thinking at this moment while witnessing this. They probably want to get out as soon as possible or literally slap everyone who is involved in this. Anyways, welcome back everyone to another video. I hope you're all doing good today. In this video, we're gonna be looking at one of the most extreme, if not the most extreme vegans out there, man. I swear to God, at this point, I'm pretty much convinced that veganism is a disease. If you actually have a belief that makes you act like a total psycho like this, you just need some serious mental help. It's supposed to be a TikTok video, but this actually looks like a crime scene. I mean, I see this as some kind of attempt to make the chicken lovers regret their decision forever to eat meat. But at this point, I think it's a huge mistake. I mean, if I would see her in a chicken restaurant doing this, I would literally be proud that I'm not a vegan. Anyways, I found this absolutely ridiculous and I can't imagine just sitting in a KFC and this chick walks in. I'ma call the cops on you, lady. Okay, so in this video, she's walking in a KFC. But before we continue, let's read what her shirt says. Your food fought for their life. That should leave a bad taste in your mouth. I mean, honestly, I wish for your sake it did. But for me, chicken is always good. It always leaves the best taste in my mouth possible. Honestly, this is just so cringe to watch. Those screams right before they enter the restaurants, it's too cringe to handle for me. I'm sorry guys, but for the sake of this channel, I will go through hell just to entertain you and show you what TikTok is really up to. So I'm seeing a few things wrong here. First of all, her outfit. It looks like she came from a war zone or something. Now I truly hope that this is actually not blood, but fake blood or something else. It might be something like food coloring or ketchup or some hot sauce or something. But obviously with these fluids, they want to give people the impression that it's actually blood and freak people out. And I just love the noises in the background. The animal sounds, I mean, it just sounds so bad and cringe in general. Ironically enough, the cow noises don't really fit in KFC at all because it's literally a chicken restaurant. I mean, maybe you should also play the chicken noises and not only the cow noises, as it's like you don't really care about the chickens anymore at this point, right? I legit get over the part that she's literally having a megaphone in one hand and fake blood in the other hand. Fully kitted out with an outfit and like the rubber boots and all too. And apparently, as you can see here, she also brought a crew with her of 3 people with "Don't Watch Orc" on their poster, whatever the hell that means. They all are some kind of backup cameraman here, as if one cameraman wasn't good enough already. I mean, look at the chicken colonel over here. I mean, I'm happy he's not alive anymore to see this, because if he would actually like die immediately. And now he's only turning in his grave, which is, you know, not really worst case scenario. And as you can see, on top of everything else, she is actually pouring the hot sauce or whatever the heck she's using on the counter of the restaurant. So these people that work here, I mean, I really feel bad for them because they literally have a minimum wage job and they need to clean everything up now. The counter is being used for space for, you know, plates and for people's meals. So obviously it needs to stay clean. This is very disgusting and disruptive behavior. Now, I have a huge amount of respect for these people because they have to deal with a lot of crap, like YouTube pranksters going in McDonald's, wrecking the place, screaming or whatever. People who get violent because of their food is not good enough. And just now crazy vegans who pour fake blood on the ground too. Now I would like to direct your attention to this woman over here, the one that is carrying a literal TV screen. I mean, first of all, how is that thing even working? Is it working on a battery or something? Anyways, she is showing a bunch of videos of cows getting milked and stuff like that, or whatever they consider to be animal abuse, I guess. Now, first of all, there are a lot of kids present in this restaurant, and sadly, they have to be the witness of this disgusting display over here. It's probably not good for them at this point. I'm convinced that they are actively being traumatized by the crazy vegans in the restaurant. They do not not have the brain capacity to understand what is happening to them, and they can be really scarred from the situation. And on top of that, they also can't consent to any of this, although at this point I think nobody would. I mean, I'm definitely not denying that a lot of these animals get treated the way they should not be treated. Pouring fake blood in a restaurant is for sure not the way to tackle these problems. I mean, you want people to stop eating chicken, but at this point I'm 100% convinced that they would eat even more chicken, presumably right in front of your face to spite you. I mean, to be honest, it's one of those tastiest meats out there, right? Chicken, and companies are always adding a shit ton of additives and other gunk in the chicken, so you get addicted to it and keep eating it anyways. Now, a thing you could do is to just go to a store and in a respectful manner try to tackle the problem there. I'm sure a big percentage of people don't even know what happens to these animals anyways, and it would actually be a good way to raise awareness. Instead of this, you just choose to be the enemy and rip out the chicken from the people's mouths. Well, almost.
2.7 trillion marine animals. When they rinse from the ocean in massive trawler nets and they suffocate to death.
Ah, do I hear an Australian accent over there? Good old Australia. I mean, if one of you watching this video is from Australia, let me know if this is normal and if you actually seen this crazy lady in your local KFC. And you know, maybe send my regards to her. Also, look at this woman in the corner over here. She's probably just minding her own business, buying her family some nuggies.
You're not vegan. You are contributing to this, and you are an animal abuser.
Guys, it's over. I've just been exposed. So apparently I'm an animal abuser now because I'm not vegan. My career's over and I'm gonna get cancelled on Twitter for being vegan phobic probably, or some other crazy stuff like that. On a more serious note, it's definitely not a great tactic to get people on your side, calling them animal abusers. Like, what the heck? Also, she's legit someone who back in high school would never get to say anything during presentations and now forcefully takes the spotlight to compensate for it as an adult. I mean, I'm saying adult here, but let's be honest, it's difficult seeing her this way. What mental gymnastics do you have to do to put meat eaters and animal abusers in the same group? I think there are a lot more people you're missing out on. What about the meat factories and other evil companies that actually turn the animals into the meat? And then there are these weird screams in the background of that recording they are showing, like... And this goes on for quite a while. I think it's just a recording of actual human screams too. I don't know, make everyone scared or something. I legit wouldn't be amazed at the fact that it's actually a human scream at this point. Her screaming into her bathroom or something and playing it on repeat. So moving on, I'm not sure if they play something either copyrighted on their TV or something not advertiser friendly, so YouTube doesn't strike my channel down. So instead of this, I'm gonna play another video.
And you're contradicting yourself each time you buy these animal products. Look into your heart and your compassion and stop abusing these innocent beings.
No, lady, you are the one abusing the people around you. You can actually hear someone on the background being annoyed. But it seems that she ignores them and keeps spouting her own nonsense. Like those people at the restaurant aren't actually eating those chickens alive. Remember that. Get a grip on yourself, man. What also strikes me as being extremely cringy is the crybaby voice she uses. It's hurting my ears listening to this. Damn, that's a lot of hot sauce you spilled. Or maybe you're just on your period. Yeah, that must be it. Anyways, lady, I don't really have a lot of stuff to say to you anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, that will be pretty much the end of this video, and I hope you all enjoyed. Smash the like button if you did, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and go buy yourself some fried chicken because it's really yummy. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.